I don't need all the weird everything. Just like, let's just do some basic missionary and oral stuff. And when that gets boring, which it never will, you know, like, you know. Well, I feel brand new. I'm loving every minute of it too. I don't think I'm any good at sex, but like girls seem to come fast, you know. I think, you know, well, because it's not, girls don't want to be thrusted. You don't want to be thrusted. You kind of just got to get it in there and kind of like, you know.
Wiggle it around.
Yeah. You know, they don't want just the pounding, you know.
Motion of the
you know,
ocean.
I've been told I have a perfect dick, you know.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, but we say that to everyone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but have you had
you
girls say that in front of their friends, in front of other people and stuff?
Boyfriend dick? That's a type of dick.
Yeah.
Good enough.
I got a nice one. I can't watch a porno with a guy with a littler dick than me.
And that's a big problem for you?
I can't. No, I just have a normal 7-inch dick, all right? How about that one guy at the Rockies last week talking about his 5-inch dick?
5-inch
I was like,
yeah.
is he joking or is he serious? And then Brandon's whole set was about dicks. He's like, the average American's like 4.8. I was like, bullshit. And then he's like, Congo's average is like 6.6, and you're like,
I guess I'm from the Congo.
But,
yeah, I guess you got to move. So.
Well, speaking of like, you know, when I was a kid, you know, I don't know if you guys ask God for things when you're a kid. Like I asked,
my God.
There's 3 things I asked God as a kid. I was like, I want to live a long life. I want to get a big dick. The third one was kind of crazy. I go, I want to experience everything. Like, I want to feel the worst pain, the worst everything, and the best everything. I want to know what it's like to be poor, rich. I want to feel miserable.
Interjection. You can't feel the worst pain because you wished for a big dick. So therefore, it's a caveat. You're already above the worst, no matter what.
Oh, unless you have psoriasis and it gets on your dick and then it fucking burns.
Oh,
and
no.
then,
Just hypothetically.
well, but I just started Skyrizi. I was on a biologic before. My dick's fine now, but like several years ago, like you know, when I was dating this Laura girl, she's like, you have herpes. I was like, no, I don't. It's like a fucking pink thing from psoriasis and fuck you, like, you know. And then right before we broke up, I got tested. No herpes. Get out of my life. Fuck you, like, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Currently, I am single, and like I said, I want.
Looking to mingle.
I don't even want to mingle. No, I've decided. I think I'm amazing. Well, because honestly, like, what kind of guy paints their fucking nails? Like nobody. I just did this last night.
I also noticed that you only have one hand painted.
Well, I because the reason I did it is because I don't like how much girls waste on nails. So this is day 1. So I want to paint your nails. So this is me just experimenting, and I learned a lot. I don't need to talk about nails. Like, oh, you got to push the cuticle back and trim it, and I learned why now. From the end of February to the end of March, I did 7 tones and 4 bleaches. The problem is when people put too much protein in there. I learned about protein. It's actually just like a glue that covers your cuticle, because your cuticle, you get out of the shower and it like absorbs water, and your hair stays wet. Well, if you have almost protein, you get out, it's like straw, it just dries all of a sudden. And then you can't really move the protein. I've learned all about hair. We don't need to talk about hair and nails and all this crap, you know. And it feels like such a distant life when I was so confused. That's not the line, it actually goes. And it feels like I'm in a dream that I don't ever want to wake. Well, you know how you said I hate women or something, which is bullshit. Like,
wow, that has stuck with you.
Well, because
thinking about it ever since.
I was. Well, I just watched it yesterday.
I feel like you get misunderstood a lot too.
Dude,
that seems to be the big thing with you.
I literally have notes that says like Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you just read this and tell me if I'm allowed to be at my dermatologist ever again or not?
Oh.
I just want to know if I should make an appointment
Can
or
I
not.
look?
I don't care.
Yeah,
I just don't like because they like canceled my medication that I was on for 10 years, and then I had to go there crying, and they were like just to get it back, and then like I made a scene, and it's like an all women dermatologist, and I was like I started saying the word penis out there, like don't harass people.
Hold on.
Can you just
hold on 1 second before we get to this? Did you yell in the dermatologist office, "What if I have psoriasis on my penis"?
I was just trying to get the doctor's attention because I don't want to.
Yes.
Just tell me if that's a good or bad letter.
What do you think?
No, you should not.
I shouldn't go back.
Yeah.
I figured not. I can't read letters like that. Like I got some from my stepmom I need you to read. Like,
Do you have it with you?
I didn't bring it. We'll do a letter a week. How about a letter a
a
podcast?
week?
I like that.
I have about 5 letters that I've opened for
Yeah.
years.
Do you open emails? Do you read your email?
I check my email twice a year, I think. I think
This guy's off the grid.
Dude, I don't open my mail. I just have a box of letters of mail, and I like after about a year, I'm like, I just start throwing them all away. I'm like, I don't need any of these tolls and all these like things. Tolls? Well, like, I just have stacks of unopened mail, and once a year I go through it and just throw it away. I'm like, oh, this. urgent. I'm like, well, not anymore.
Yeah, bring something that we can read on the podcast. For
I
sure.
will. Oh
Okay,
my God.
that'll be fun.
So like, I just have a thing. Like, I still have mental illness. You know, at least I got rid of the depression and the addiction. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I texted you.
Yeah.
Because you judged me for smoking and inhaling.
On the last podcast, and he texted me. I was like, I quit.
Yeah.
He
so
sent me the same text.
completely drug free now.
I don't think I've ever seen you completely drug free.
No, and I'm dreaming. Like, the dreams are the best.
I know you were talking
Like,
to Josh
I
about your
literally,
dreams.
like, yeah. Well, I made notes. Like, I woke up last night and like,
you have dream notes?
good intentions always gone bad was my second thing I was going to talk about. Like,
Okay.
like my intention was just to get the medication that they should have ever canceled. They messed up, but then I had to go cry to them to
Yes.
get it and make a scene. But they're like,
Yeah.
but I had to make a scene because I was puzzling
Had
from my
to.
head. I had to make a scene.
It
Otherwise,
is very funny because this is your life in a nutshell. Is I have a problem, I need to go to this place and get a solution, and then the place goes, don't ever come here again. Like it somehow ends, it
yeah.
spirals into
Yeah,
just
well,
like, you know.
But see, it sucks because they're like, you need to make another appointment. I was like, so the medicine I've been prescribed for 10 years, you guys canceled it without any reason because I switched to the nurse practitioner who's not a doctor. Like, it's just my luck.
Sure.
Okay, dream one was about, I had a dream about my old cat. And I was at my dad's house, even though my cat was with my girlfriend in Austin, and it was a whole dream. And I remember all these dreams just from 4 words. And then the other one was, and then I woke myself up by screaming, "No, I didn't do it!" And then the 4th one was my friend's brother.
They sound like night terrors, not dreams.
Yeah.
Scott trailer. I like wrote 4 words. Got my mind. And it feels like that I'm in a dream that I don't ever want to wake. But every day I'm thankful it's my reality. See, I should have gotten more comfortable. I'm not going to start over, whatever. Here's the thing is also like, well, you know, this goes back to me trying to talk to the most beautiful person in the room. Because normally I'll just like, whoever comes up to me starts touching me and saying I'm great. I'm like, yeah, let's go out.
you?
Yeah.
They do touch
Dude,
him,
girls come up to you, start rubbing my stomach
do.
and stuff.
Yeah.
You've been with him when this has happened?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Well, I can tell how old people are because most people don't take care of themselves and just age like normal people.
How old are we?
37, because I know your age, and you are younger. You're probably 33.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I'm 31.
That's
But
close in the
I'm not
ballpark.
taking care of
hold on,
myself.
what am I?
You're 39 going on 40.
I'm
40.
I'm 40.
40, okay.
I'm 38.
Wow, that's pretty close though.
Yeah. Nice.
You're 38?
Yeah.
So I was like,
Pretty
I
much right
guess
there.
older for you. Because
Yeah, no, because I don't take care of myself.
You do smoke.
I brainwash myself to when I go. If I go like that, it feels like I'm on a drug now. So it's like I brainwash myself to do it. I'm in a peaceful breathing. It's like I feel f***ing high. Just
Yeah,
like that.
just
it's
from
like,
air.
Well, you can just brainwash yourself to do a lot of things. You'd be surprised.
Interesting.
What,
You
el-
can-
what else have you
Okay.
brainwashed yourself to do?
Yeah, give me another example.
I don't really do requests. No. When I was with that Laura girl who was terrorizing me and everything, and it was like the worst, and she was like threatening herself. I was trying to break up with her.
Yeah.
I always make promises to universe and God, and I ask for things. I was like, hey, if you just don't let her keep this baby and get her out of my life. Thankfully I'm not a father.
That's
And
what you ask God to do?
I go, if you can. I
Big
didn't.
dick.
I was like,
and
yeah.
make
Wait,
that
hold
bitch
on.
abort the
What
baby.
God are you praying to?
Yeah.
It's more like a universe thing.
Okay.
It's more like I ask
Strategy.
the universe for things.
I got
but
you, Ross.
But I'm always like, will you please make this happen? So that was like, hey, if you can let me get out of this safely,
You
of
might
this
be
relationship,
a conduit for God.
I am. I don't ever want to forget.
Cartoon voice?
It's kind of like that. How it feels to be like that. No.
Yeah.
Life is so hard when you're in pain. No. Let it wash away with the rain.
Wow.
Damn it, it all rhymes.
Most people are depressed. Most comics are depressed. Most of us low-wage f***ers are depressed.
Yeah.
I'm not. I got out of it, thankfully. Thank the mushrooms. That's literally what saved my life.
Can I just say, after the mushrooms, you seem
not depressed and
Better. Yeah.
It
And
went-
it only took a frightening amount of mushrooms. When you said you were doing this whole mushroom thing, this is right like after Roth left and we were at Black Rabbit. I heard you coming down the stairs. I didn't know it was you, but just the sounds you were making, I was like, oh, a homeless guy got down here. I got to kick him off. And then you came down and I was like, oh, shit.
Well, so I was smoking and drinking every day
Yeah.
since I went to my first day of high school high. Like, you know, I was
High school.
I literally was drinking every day, and like, here's the problem: if you never like,
I'm sorry.
when you judge me about the inhaling stuff, I was already judging myself. But sometimes you need someone to judge you.
Yeah.
And then, thank you. It's so good when you do what you say you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna pay my taxes today, and then you do it, and you're like, thanks. You know, I'm gonna do this, and you fucking do it. That is a drug in itself. And that's what I'm about. Is like, I'm on nothing except hot tubs and fucking like here. Have you ever had a girlfriend that forgot she had a fucking tampon in there, and then like
Yeah.
a week later she's like, I'm like, you better. Dude,
Not a week. That's
week.
crazy.
Well, it was this girl.
She's like, my headaches are getting worse.
This is like maybe 20 years ago. This girl, and like I dated, and like I swear, like, you know, you take it out before sex if you have a tampon. You know, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess she didn't, and I must have pushed it in there, you know, and it was there for like a week, and then she told me, I was like, that's not good.
That's
you know?
Good
dangerous.
doctor.
God, anyway.
I've had to pull one out of somebody.
Yeah.
It was like too far in there. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And you got those skinny fingers.
Finders keepers.
To like most people, there's this girl that also sees the future dreams with me, and I talked about her. I told her I need to
Talk about future
I
dreaming.
can't talk about that right now.
You.
We'll talk about future dreaming later.
Okay.
Because they're rare,
so
but sometimes
excited.
you have a future dream. Go
I've
Google it.
I've had future dreams.
Yeah.
You
And
have
it comes-
two?
I've had two.
Yeah.
What were they?
One that my friend was going to relapse, and apparently the night I had that dream, he relapsed that night.
Well, nice going, Kai. It sounds like you caused it.
I didn't.
Damn.
I didn't know you could send me to heaven and hell in the same fucking night.
I do like how you're playing piano, but dressed to go swimming immediately after.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah.
biking.
Dude, I have to wear I didn't buy 30 of these shirts of different styles to not wear them. So.
Totally.
Yeah.
We
Another
got to
membership.
get you a sponsorship.
Yeah, some kind, yeah.
Temu.
Yeah.
Or China. Just give me the Chinese flag. I can't
Yeah.
watch people fuck up without helping them.
I know.
You know, like anyone cries to me, I give them money, you know. I finally said no to this guy. So this guy I work with, this big fat Mexican guy, I don't need to say that. Anyway, we are each of us only angels with one wing. And in order to fly, we must embrace each other.
That's beautiful.
That's nice.
It was on the beginning of a animal cruelty movie.
That's why they only had one
I
wing.
cry. I cry almost
Up
every
bird.
day. Like I cry almost every day, but some days I don't. But like that, I went that whole day without crying. I read that quote and I cried. It's just weird sitting here, and this is all just uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry.
Yes, I feel brand new. I'm loving every minute of it too.